what would you say is a good threshold to be in an off season before considering stepping on stage again?
So I would say a bare minimum 2 years is generally a good rule of thumb. If you are looking at your physique and you're like, okay, I need a real significant improvement, then yeah, you're probably looking 3. I know some guys that will even push to 5 years, but I do find with 5 years, like that's a long time to be in your off season, and that's a long time to be like working towards something. Like sometimes that's where though they'll be in off season for 5 years, there might be like 3 or 4 months of the year where they're not really in it or they're not really training hard or nutrition's not really in check. So you kind of have to be real with yourself and be like, hey, like what's a realistic timeline where I know I can stay locked in with this and stay motivated.
Physique Focus Fit, premium feel, Canadian built sportswear for serious training. True North Sportswear, use code NADX for 15% off.
And sometimes, yeah, if you're programming for okay, like 5 years, I'm gonna do it in 5 years, you might reach that like 2.5 or 3 year mark. And you're like, man, like I need to compete now. And, like so, like yeah, it's just being real with yourself in that sense. But like, yeah, definitely give yourself at least 2 years. And if you're doing like just a 2 year off season, make sure it's productive. I've seen a lot of guys where like they're so locked in during prep, but when you look at their off season, there's times where they're training once a week or once a month for a couple months, and then they're kind of going back in, and then they're out and they're back in, and then it's just they're not going to be making that much improvement if you in a 2 year off season if you're kind of off and on. Yeah, there's more time to be a bit more flexible if you are skipping a couple more days than maybe you did in like your prep. Like that's not the end of the world. But if you are somebody that is like like almost a complete change in your habits in the off season, it's probably not going to be a good thing, and you're probably not going to be looking much different. So just trying to pull those key habits from your prep and hold on to them throughout your off season is going to be so crucial for making some good progress.